How to keep from getting buried in debt when starting a business. Got debt? Of course you do. There aren't many businesses that don't. But there is such a thing as good debt, and many businesses are able to grow because of it. The problem is when you go so far into debt that it starts to harm your business. When you get into deep debt, you inevitably wind up becoming a micromanager and working in place of employees instead of focusing on growing your business. You justify the savings from not paying employees, but you ultimately suffer as you cannot grow your business when you are the employee and not the owner. So what can you do to help avoid getting buried in debt? Take on only the debt you need, no more, no less. Startup funding is important to launching your business. However, unless you are rich and can self-fund everything, chances are you will be taking a loan or bootstrapping with your life savings. So when it comes to startup funding, only take on what you need. In addition to not borrowing too much money, do not take on less funding than you need. There is nothing worse than running out of funds. It can cause you to take money from your personal savings and other areas of your business and put you into debt more quickly. Only spend money on what you need. The golden rule for startup capital is to not waste money. If you are taking on a lot of debt, as most new businesses do, that means you are likely not making the income needed to sustain your business. Why then would you spend money on things you don't need? Use non-traditional financing if it makes sense. When it comes to non-traditional financing, there are a lot of programs you need to avoid. However, some of them make sense, such as equipment financing. You can save money as you can expense your payments for tax purposes. With leasing, you keep control of your cash. You keep your assets free with leasing as off-balance sheet financing, and you can expense 100% of your lease payment. Pay down your debt and be happy about it. No one likes to pay bills, but it feels satisfying when you are finally able to pay them off. Make sense? Basically, it hurts when you have to write checks that drain your bank account, but it feels so good when you write the last one you will ever have to write. You need to redirect your hatred of paying bills into how the actual debt is hurting you. Don't get mad that you have to pay. Get mad that half the money you are sending is going to interest or late fees. Use that as your motivation and get happy about paying down your debt. Even if you are not paying more than what is owed, paying on time is essential as it will help your business credit, according to National Business Capital. Another aspect to establishing a positive credit history is to make certain to make payments on time. Looking to fund your business? Better call Sal. If you learned something from this video, write "Better Call Sal" in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe.